Okay, we're live. Hooray. Let's see if anybody shows up. Fuck that up. Oopsie. Yeah, a couple wrong buttons. Again, working with new streaming software, just kind of mess something up. Let's see if anybody shows up. Yep, I am back too. Well, I appreciate you being here, Villain Troll. Hey, yep. Sorry about that. Had a little fuck up. Thought I had to take the stream down for a minute there and get a few things changed up and fixed. Sorry about that. VOD deleted. What is VOD? Hey, hi, Dennis Chason. How's it going? Yeah, okay. Hi, Chris Smith. Yeah, like I said, I had the wrong one kind of. Hey, Modern Metal Songwriter, how's it going? Yeah, I was just kind of showing off the whole, yeah, it was showing off Tonex and working with Prism there. And give me one sec here. Yeah, fuck, I had something nice going on there too. Fucking, hold on, let's see, copy that. Yeah, I'll put this in the video description. Give me one damn second here. And yeah, let's see here. Okay. Okay. Okay, limited. And boom. All right. And okay, you guys want to check out Prism? There's a link there. Highly, I'm super impressed with what you've seen and heard. Yeah. I need to get a creative random toilet paper. Yeah. Okay. Wonderful. Hey, Brave New World. Hi, everybody. Okay. Yeah. Sorry about the last one. Like I said, something fucked up a little bit there, and I had to deal. So I do appreciate everybody coming back and checking it out. Just gonna make sure I'm up and running here once I get the goddamn guitar tuned up. I don't even know what the hell happened to my SG. 1 second, please. People are, oh, you can't tune the guitar. You need to get a new guitar. Yeah, you guys are gonna make great wives one day. Preston Spicer, I'm sorry. The meaning of your phrase and sentence has been lost under your feeble attempt to sound witty. Could you please write that sentence again this time in ways that everybody can understand, please? Anyway, let's see here. Yeah, it was slightly out, wasn't it? Hi, Adam. Yo, yourself. Just throw my guitars once they go to tune. There you go. You buy the drugs. Okay, well, if that's your name and you throw out your guitars, hey, why the hell not? No, pickups are overrated. I fix tube amps for a living. Please keep buying tubes. That's great. Yeah, okay, you know what? I will say this. If your tubes stop working, go buy new ones. But if your tubes are working in your amp, guess what? Changing them out isn't really going to make that big of a difference. It might make your amp a little hotter, might make it a little colder in terms of gain. That's it. Tubes are not equalizers. Don't fall for that bullshit, because that's exactly what it is. Bullshit. Oh, I put in this tube in V1 and it sounds so much warmer. No, you put a new tube in V1 and you don't understand the terms Fletcher-Munson effect. Okay, let's see here. And who's the best uncredited bass player? Ian Hill. He never gets enough respect. You fix dead fenders and Marshalls. Yes. And I would agree with dead fenders and Marshalls. Yes. If chances are the tubes are probably worn out, and yes, replacing them would be a really good idea. But if you got a perfectly functioning tube amp, don't replace your tubes with, special vintage tubes, because it's complete nonsense. Actually, since we're going retro mode here, give me 1 sec. I'm going to be right back, guys. I'm going to go grab my Strat. Unless I got anything else kind of vintage flavor kicking around in here. Give me 1 second, please. Hi, Opera 9. Yes. Yeah, give me 1 sec. What do I got? Yeah, everything's pretty much a metal machine in here, so. Be right back. 2 seconds, guys. Let's go around the house for a minute. All right. Oh. This one probably really needs a tuning. This has got a humbucker as well, but it's but putting Fletcher in a room and with Italian twin fender twin Nazi and carcass tone. I remember that one. Max SXB, the reason being is because we're using Prism for the back end. This is the key. I've been screaming about this whole thing, the tones in the speakers, the tones in the speakers for like fucking ever. And let me just zoom in here. Where's the zoom? We're Prism right here. We've just got like we've got a 1972 fucking what is it? A 1972 vintage 30 in a Marshall cap here, or not vintage. 1972 greenback in a vintage Marshall cap. And it's like, yeah, that sounds in your face and awesome because we're using third-party IRs. Tonex is amazing for the amp captures. The cabinet captures, I'm not completely sold on. Let me just go into Hoverec here for a minute here. Again, we got the vintage Marshall collection from Hoverec. It's absolutely fucking stunning. So let's pull up the 1972 again here. I'm going to take a look. Let's throw a C414 on the room, and then we're going to throw a 414 far as well and see what we get here. Ooh. Wow, that's fucking cool, isn't it? A little bit of room tone in there. Okay, something went wrong here. I was supposed to have a 57 in the sweet spot there. Yeah, here we go. That's what this one is. Oh, yeah, getting key, dumbass. So get just a little bit of room sound. A little bit of that darkness, a little bit of the brightness on here, and then that should do it. And that's it. The big key here to everything is Prism. Okay, where the hell did this get to? That's what I'm looking for. Yeah, okay. And yeah, that's supposed to be here. Okay. And what do we got here? IR is the key, but I got thousands of them and you never managed to get it all in your face. Get these in your face tones. Dude, it's fucking pretty goddamn simple. Guess I'm gonna need to do a couple more tutorials. Tonex IRs aren't that great. The Tonex captures are amazing though. So I'm working from strength to strength here. So that's a little Prism, and then like I said, I'm using a capture of my driftwood here to get this vintagey kind of sound, but it's the vintage Marshall cabs that get it. Again, those are available on Prism. Links in the description below if you want to get in on the beta. It's very limited spots right now. Just remember, if you're going to use like third-party amp sims like tonality and all that kind of stuff, you have to turn off the IRs in that program first. Otherwise, it's not going to work. You're going to be putting an IR into an IR, and that's not going to sound good. Wait a second here. Yep. Oh yeah, did I mention Prism gets you this gigantic library of IRs, and it's only $10 a month? Yeah, like I said, we haven't announced the partner list yet. We're still finalizing that, but it's moving along quite nicely, and it's definitely worth checking out. You guys want to get pretty much every cabinet you could ever dream of having. Yeah, the Prism platform is the way to do it. Again, these the vintage Marshall collection here is only available on Prism. This is an exclusive. IR is an impulse response. It is a capture, but it's capture of the cabinet itself. The Tonex captures are basically captures of the amps. At least that's how I'm using it here. I'm using the Tonex system for the digital amp, and then I'm using Prism for the actual cabinet. So one going into another. Yeah, that neck pickup does sound great, doesn't it? Someone captured a vintage Marshall cab and shred. I could just download them. But burnt durable if you actually join the Prism platform and paid like a measly $10 a month for it. The guy who actually put all the time into doing all those vintage Marshall cabs would get paid. So there is that too. Let's turn on a little delay on this thing. Can I turn this on? Yeah, let's see what we get. Nope, no delay there. Hang on, let's see what I got over here. No. Yeah, that should be on. Let me turn off the cock blocker. Hold on. Oh, there we go. Yeah. So it'll do that kind of sound too. Let me turn off that delay for a second. Put that back up. Maybe a bit more gain on there. Hang on one sec. I gotta get this tuned correctly. One moment. Let me get the NAMM or Tonex. I haven't tried NAMM yet. I'm very excited to, though. I've heard some great things about it. That's for sure. Let me go grab my D flat guitar. Give me one sec. We're conjuring up vintage tones here. Oh, hang on. Damn it. If I'm conjuring up like vintagey kind of tones here, give me a second here. I don't feel there. Yeah, exactly. Love that riff. All right. Oh. Now this guitar is tuned to E flat. D flat sucks. Hang on. Okay. It has been a while since it's been played. Fine, I'll tune to C sharp just to make Beavis happy. One second, damn it. I know, it's so exciting watching somebody tune his fucking guitar. All right, here we go. Okay, let's crank that on again. Let's see what we get here. Yeah, that's not quite the Van Halen-y thing on this one. I gotta learn the rest of that riff. Pull my finger out and finalize my Prism review video. Okay, Plenar DSP, go for it, man. Just reading some of the things. I gotta brush up on my Van Halen riffs. I really don't. That's not quite it. That's a 72 greenback that should get me in the ballpark anyway. But yeah, I don't think so. Like let's see what we go a little bit earlier. I think it's the 55 hertz, honestly. Let's see what we got here. Hobo Rack. Like that's what I found anyway. It's the 55 hertz. Ooh, here's 1960B. This is from 1970. Okay, let's try 57 in the sweet spot. 57 on, and that should just about be it. Like you really don't. The thing is, Van Halen's mic'd up with just a single 57. Oh, there we go. Oh, all right, that's getting interesting. Chris asked if I got any vintage 30s. Yes, we've got about 1 billion of them. I'll take it through what's coming up in the Spectre Sound Collection. I've got a ton of them. Oh, God, yeah. Yeah, that's got that Van Halen-y kind of bite to it. It's those 55 hertz greenbacks. That's why my blackbacks work so well for that kind of tone too, is because they're the 55 hertz and not the 75 hertz. I don't know what the fucking difference is, but let's throw a little bit of room on there as well. C414 room. Oh, C&T room. This is like a ribbon mic. It takes a little bit of the bite off. Crank that up a little bit. Let's play some old Priest riffs with this. This will be fun. Check that Presentation bit. No Jaguar IRs yet, unfortunately, no. Oh, Metal Gods. I know that one. First Van Halen album, Plexi. Fuck. The only one I know is fucking You Really Got Me and Not Very Well. I don't know any, but yeah, this is basically the same idea. Haven't got the Jesus Demons yet. No, they're coming though. I'm not using Cubase pipeline. Fuck you, buddy. I really do have to brush up on some Van Halen riffs. I could only ain't talking about Love and a few of the. Really sounds like a speaker cab mic'd up. Yes, it does. Yeah, I just need to learn the other half of that riff. Painkiller, yes. That's no problem. Oh, this is doing the processing just on the Mac Studio right now. Everything's in real time. I've got it set to what am I set to here? Options. Let me just check out where I'm at here. What's my latency? Oh, it's about 256 samples right now. I could probably take that down to about 64. Even yeah, I am live streaming. Let's see what happens when I take it to 64. Yeah, I've got this set more for vintage. Kind of riffing right now. Give me 1 sec. I'm going to, let's just pop this out for a sec. I'm going to go over here for a moment and 1 damn minute. Why hasn't that switched? Okay, is that doing the right thing? Give me a second here. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Okay, cool. Be right back. Give me 1 sec, guys. I'm going to pull the strap back out. Again, we just got those vintage Marshalls going, and it just sounds so good. It's too bad. What? Somebody says, too bad the internet. What? I can't read that. Hold on. Has much latency. It would be awesome to jam with Glenn live. Yeah, that would be fun. Spencer, yes, there's all kinds of gent shit on here. Play some SRV on the next pickup. I don't know any SRV, so yeah. Yes, Alan Dean, that's the same fucking, that's the same driftwood, just at different gain levels, all with different IRs. Yeah. Yeah, old school Diamond Head. Here we go. Give me a big, good spare bare bones tone for deck death. Probably yes. Let me see here. I'm curious about the head rush too. I don't know about the head rush. Can you try to deal with the Tonex? Yes, of course you can, Martin Ryan. But I mean, like, not with the pedal. I think I just go in direct into the computer. If you're recording Tonex, it makes more sense. Just less shit to worry about. Yeah, that was Am I Evil. Oh God, I forget that. Okay, fuck, I haven't played that riff since I was like 18 or something. Jeez. Chris, well, 99% of tone really comes from the speaker probably, and then you just got to fucking get the right mic in front of it. But the real trick is getting the right speaker, because speakers are all voiced differently. And, you know, that's just how much you can change shit up. I mean, like using the same amp. Not a fan of AC/DC. Perfect. Let's play some AC/DC. Turn the bass down a little bit. Yeah, I need to get myself some... I'm kind of curious. Let me see if I can find... If there's anything in here like Vintage Marshall, how much that's going to crunch. Let's see here. British Lead S100. Let's see what we got here. Okay, is the cab off? No. Okay, it is off. Let's see what we got here. Volume down. Is that it? Put a little overdrive in front. Let's see what we got. No, I don't know too much here. Cranked Marshall kind of tone. That fucking worked. Okay, that worked great. That worked really great with those insane fucking cabinet captures. Let's see. We got any other? What do we got here? I'll play some. Okay, that was crunch. Do we have any like mild distortion here? High gain. No. Brit 8000, Brit 9000, British tube lead. Okay, let's try this. Let's turn that off. Volume down, crank the gain up a bit. Wow, that really sounds great. Not of this world, okay. That's pretty insane, actually. I gotta say, I'm pretty damn impressed with that Marshall. Again, that's using the Hoberek IRs in Prism here. That's the 1970 G12M 55 and a little bit of room tone with the C&T, which I believe is a type of ribbon mic. So it's just adding a little bit of ambiance there. This is just screaming like old school fucking metal. Yeah, I don't see any aliasing artifacts. I'm trying to remember that damn riff though. Nope. That's it. Yeah, that's it. Okay, cool. All right. Somebody said Pantera. Okay, I can't. Oh, thank you. Hey, that's working correctly now. Hooray. Thank you very much for whatever that was. Oh, well, Brian Lynch, really appreciate that. Thank you very much. We're going to have Monday Mix Reviews back on Monday, of course. Notice you clipping Reaper. Maybe the... No, it's just... I'm clipping Reaper. Yeah, that's just... That's just the fucking... That's just the input. Probably from plugging in and unplugging. That's it. That's such a cool old school tone. I'm saving this right now. Actually, give me a second here. I'm gonna save that as. That is just fucking cool. I love that sound. Let's throw a little bit more gain into the mix here. What do we have? I'm kind of curious. What do we have for pedals? Metal distortion, distortion feedback. Ooh, let's put a little. Diode overdrive, octo blue. Satch overdrive, tube overdrive, mud honey, OCD. Distortion, feedback, amplus, crusher. Yeah, let's try a diode overdrive, see what we get. What can I do here? What else do I know off sin after sin? Tube screamer in front. Yeah. Yeah, all kinds of limitations here, Pterodactyl. Yep. Totally not getting the sounds I'm after. Yeah, it's so fucking limited. Fuck. Shit. That's it. Okay. Anybody remember that riff? Of course, it was played very, very badly, but yeah, we'll see here. Okay, somebody wants some Pantera. I'm going to see if I can throw that on in a minute here. We're going to go back to the Drifto Damp. Unfortunately, I don't have any of those Jaguar speakers to sample yet, so I'm going to have to look into it. Thank you, Brian Lynch. I appreciate it. Okay, give me a minute here. Ugh. Actually, hold on. While I'm playing vintage Priest riffs, hold on. They were still in their fucking martially phase on the Vengeance record, weren't they? Give me a second here. Just give me 1 second. See if this is the. Yeah, KK would have been playing a Strat. Hang on. 1 second here. Let's go back on the amp here. that definitely has a bit of that whole vintage priest thing going on. Tell everybody you have all the software not included with Tonex. You have been given all the software and been paid by IK Multimedia. What's the issue, Ben? Yes, I've been sponsored by IK. So what? It's something I've been working with over the last couple months. I mean, like every fucking demo I've been doing has been using Tonex. You know, the fucking solar review, the fucking Spectre reviews, all those. Yeah, I've been using Tonex, and not paid either in those ones. I just use it because I like it in my day to day. This fucking really does work. Yeah, I'm just getting an old school priest vibe with this. I'm really liking it. The key here, though, of course, is Prism here and using the vintage Marshall cabs that are only available in Prism. So yeah, without those, you ain't getting that sound. That's for sure. So anyway, let me go grab something a little bit heavier, and we'll play a couple Pantera riffs because yeah, there was some requested. I'm using Tonex Direct on Mac Studio right now. I'm using, what do we got here? Robert Finch, I'm using Prism. I'll show you in a minute here. I'm using the Vintage Marshall collection here, only available through Prism. And this is a subscription-based IR system with everything. I got to find out why that fucking slows down. Thank you very much for the donation, though. I appreciate it. Oh, Ben, when the fuck am I not honest about this shit? Here, you know, Jesus Christ, here's an idea. Instead of playing the gotcha game, you know, here's about, you know, fuck, man. Here, I'll fucking... Yes. Yes. IK sent me Tonex. There. Okay, saved. It's in the description. Happy now? Okay, great. Let's move the fuck on. Not trying to fucking hide anything, just juggling a million fucking things. That's all. This is all software right now. I'm not using the pedal at the moment. It's just like the pedal I would be using live, that's for sure. The Tonex software is fucking amazing though. If Tonex is so great, why do you need to use your IRs? The Tonex captures are great. Their IRs are not. I've been using my own IRs with Tonex for quite a while. And yes, because I much prefer third-party IRs with Tonex. Tonex is fucking fantastic at amp captures. And with raw amp captures, they're great. And like I said, today's video, if you check that one out, we do the shootout with the Kemper and the fucking... the Quad Cortex. They're all using the same custom IRs that I made because that's what I prefer. That's all. Yeah, if you don't, Ben, if you're curious about Tonex, though, I'd say check out a free download and see if you like it because you can get it for free. Adam Ackerman, thank you so much, man. Appreciate that. That's great. Lighten up, Francis. Yeah, I'm just curious to see how that fucking video did. Anyway, okay, cool. Wait, can Eric Johnson? I don't know. Let's do a little Pantera though. Give me a sec. Just gonna get back over here for a second. I want to see something real quick. Yep. Okay. Man, no need to get so amped up. Just here to contribute. Okay. Well, you know, hey, man, you got any constructive questions? I'd be happy to answer them. You know, don't be so accusatory. You know, like I said, I much prefer, you know, third-party IRs, and that's why I said if you want to get in on the Prism beta, it's closed, or it's a closed beta. We've only got a few spots left if you're interested in checking it out. We'd really appreciate the help. It's only $10 a month as well, and you get a couple thousand IRs. Like, yeah, like I said, we're just using the Vintage Marshall collection right now. I'm gonna go back over to one of my favorites, and that's my Tonex blend here. My 5150, or excuse me, my Vintage 30 blend. And I'm just going to go back to Driftwood Custom IR. I think this is it. Is this it? Yeah. This is Driftwood with a custom IR. Yeah. This is what I've been using on. No, that's not it. Let's turn the fucking IR off there. Because I much prefer the IR in Prism. There we go. That's not right. Ah, what the fuck? Give me a sec here. Oh, Alex is yelling at me again. Hold on. What'd I do wrong now, Alex? Oh, bro, stop saying beta. It's a pre-release. Okay. Okay, my bad. It's not a beta. It's a pre-release. Okay. Boy, somebody's fucking bitchy about details. Fuck. Yeah, you don't know how many times you have to say it's not beta. 42. Fuck, man. Don't you pay attention? Jeez. Okay, it's not beta. It's a pre-release. We've got some limited spots on the pre-release. Something's not right here. There we go. That's what I'm This really needs to be tuned, so give me a second. And let me turn on the old cock blocker here. Okay. Anyway, we've got limited spots on the pre-release. If you guys would like to check it out, we'd really appreciate it. Once again, it's only $10 a month. It's fully functional. We just added in the new fucking library there from, who the hell was that? That was fucking Devil's Lab Studio, which is pretty fucking cool. We were going to have a huge list of partners here on IRs. Basically, it's going to be really fucking cool. Like I said, I'm going to make, we're still in like I said, a limited pre-release right now. Once we get closer to the full release, I'll give you guys a complete rundown of who's signed up. Should be pretty cool. I know you guys are going to be impressed. That's for sure. Cause basically it's going to be the one stop to get all your tones. PV Mark 100 4x12 from Sweetwater. I'd say maybe a blend of the new vintage 30s and maybe the Neo Creambacks or the Celestion EVHs. Hell, the Mototone British Greens are great too. Yeah, I don't know. I still need to fucking work on the riff. I only know the one riff. Ah, fuck, I gotta learn that. No, it does not have the Randall tone. At all. It's not even close to the Randall tone. We need to get the Randall Jaguar speakers, and I'm on the hunt for some of those. Hey there, Van. Greetings from Canada. Yep. Has anyone tried a Zenith metal face guitar? Nope, not yet. Yeah, again, sorry for my lack of Pantera riffs. Yeah, I wasn't a huge student of Dimebag. I was more into like Mustaine and. Turn down that gain. What kind of pussy ass advice is that? I can turn it down a touch. Let's see what we got here. Hang on. Those are free downloads. You can get the My V30 IRs on a free download, and you can just load them right in a Prism that way. I suppose we could put them in the library at some point. Oh yeah. By the way, we've got my Vintage 30 collection here that I did last year, which is fucking mental. Let's see here, Spectre Sound Collection 2. Here's my Vintage Marshall. This needs to be, set up a little bit better, my opinion. It's the collection's called the Vintage 13. It's not put in the vintage way yet. It's supposed to, this is like DV77, yeah, like VO1. This is part of the. Here's my angle cab. Like this is. Ooh, that's got some thumb. Yeah, I did some real old school vintage 30s. Like I said, the collection is called the Vintage 13. And like here's VO2. And these are in my my old Engel cab. And here's VO3. They got Fredmans in here. There's all kinds of cool shit going on. Sorry about that. Hang on. Well, do I got Fredmans here? Fredman, Engel VO1 Fredman. Yeah, this was nice. Okay. That didn't want to download for whatever reason, but okay. Might need to relog that. Okay, so that's. Oh yeah, and the OS rectifier. 4, 5, 6. Oh yeah, we got a bunch of them here. A couple different Mesa cabs as well. Yeah, again, the wrong fucking 12 and 13. Yeah. So 4, 5, 6, and 7. Yeah, that's the real old school Mesa cab. Let's go for these. That's not going through. Okay, obviously, yeah, this is still needs a little bit of work. Tell you what, I'm gonna log out of this for a second. I'll log right back in for a second here. Hey, thanks, Alan Dean. Thanks for stopping by. Just give me a sec here, guys. I'm just gonna relog here for a sec because Prism's not loading up for whatever reason. Well, once again, it's a pre-release, so it's not quite doing what it's supposed to do. Yeah, I gotta log out and I'm gonna log back in, but I can show you. For fuck's sakes. Give me a sec. I'll make sure I don't fuck this up this time. Give me and 1 moment, please. Try not to fuck this up this time. Okay. Just a minute. I don't know what. Yeah. Oh, fuck off. One sec, guys. Apologies. Ugh. Okay. Remember me does not remember me. Okay, so that needs to be fixed. Let's see here. Okay, there we go. Okay. relogged, and I'm good. Okay, just going to move this over. Appreciate your patience, guys. It's not a beta, it's a pre-release. Does it have the Carbon V3? I know we got a couple carbon cabs in here, yes. Okay, so here we go. Let's go back to this. We're going Spectre sound collection. Hold on a second here. And yeah, we're going to go through the rectifier ones here. Let's oh, hang on. Alex is yelling at me again. Hold on a minute here. God damn, what did I get wrong now? Oh, in the menu you can resync. Okay, wonderful. I'll have to find out where that is. Or clear cache, which will all resync. Okay, great. We don't have to log out in and out again. Might have been helping you told me before I started broadcasting, Alex. Everyone, hey, type way to go, Alex. Oh, that's cool. Okay, I think that needs a little bit more than 2 seconds here. Let's try 5 seconds. Try that. So, yeah, okay. That's interesting. Okay. Let's see what we got here. So... What's going on? There's a 5 cap 57. Okay, here. That's not working. Okay, let's clear the cache. Let's try this one more time and get resynced. Library syncing. Okay, this might take a sec. All right, here we go. Regardless, there is a crap ton of stuff in here to check out. Yep, okay, that was 04. Let's check out 05. There's a cap 57. We can just swap between the two. Okay, that's not working. Fuck's going on here? Oh, hang on. Let's try anything here. Okay, let's try dropping cap 57 in here. Yeah, that's not working. Okay, might have found a bug. Okay. SR25. Yeah, that's weird. Okay. Again, limited release, pre-release. Yeah, this is exactly why this is a pre-release. Interesting. Let's try something here. Go back to these guys for a minute. Okay. That works fine. Maybe this just needs to be downloaded. It's not loading those IRs. Okay, I'm not sure what's up there. Okay. That's not right. Okay, 6. Let's go 7. Bug report here. Hold on. Okay. Just a minute, and there. Just submitted a bug report. There we go. Hopefully we get that figured out. This is not an amplitude in a pedal. Yes, this is not amplitude in a pedal. We're just using, yeah, we're using amplitude live, but just mainly the Tonex captures. Yeah, that's it. Give me a second here. I'm going to throw on a different. It's kind of disappointing, but we'll get it figured out there. Okay. That's not loading. Yeah, no idea what the fuck's going on here. Huh. Give me a sec. I'm going to try something here. I'm just going to try reloading right from the beginning. You know, it's like the old, IT crud thing. You know, did you try turning it off and back on again? So I'm just going to try to load that up live. Again, pre-release, we're going to run into some bugs. That's about to be expected. So just bear with me a second. I'm going to reset Reaper and I'll be right back. Clear the plugin since you're resynced. Okay. Yeah, we'll get it figured out here. How do I clear the plugin? Take it off and back on it? Well, like I said, I'll just try loading it up again, see what happens here. What's the word on the street? Random question. Favorite guitar to play that you currently own and why? I love my Spectre V. Oh, dude, there's a whole bunch of stuff here. Anyway, give me a minute here. Let me just see what's up. That sounded better. I'm going to get the zoom on here. Okay. That's all loading fine. Yep. Okay. And a 55 hertz greenback. No, you definitely don't need the Tonex pedal for the studio. That's just kind of overkill in my opinion. Yeah, okay, that all loads up. Let's check out some make-believe studios here. Oh, there's some Catharsis. Everybody remember the old Catharsis ones? Those were great. Oh, those were awesome. A little dark. Maybe a bit bass heavy. Yeah, okay, that works. Let's see if I can get back into my collection here. Oh, here's my Rev with the ET90s, the EVH, and the hemp backs. Oh, yeah, did I forget to mention? Yeah, we've got hemp backs. Oh. That's nasty. the EVH with that as well, like maybe a 57 and a hemp. Oh, that's cool. Oh yeah, check that out. So yeah, we've got the Rev Hempback cone and a 57 with an EVH out of the lab as well. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get the Heb cap here. I'm gonna put a 414 on that. We're gonna put a. Oh, that's fucking cool. Check that out. Oh, hey guys, listen to that frequency shift. Going from a Hempback speaker to an EVH. Yeah, just remember, guys. Yeah, change your pickups. That's going to get you the sound you're looking for. Fuck's sakes. That's fucking cool right That's cool. I really like that sound right there. I'm going to save that as. That's Rev Hempback. Cool. Yeah, those fucking Rev Hempbacks are fucking sweet. Yeah, what do we got here? We've also got. Oh, there's my old fucking vintage Marshall as well, which is mine. Oh, that's cool right there. Oh, vintage 30s, by the way. Let's see. I don't know Ace of Spades, believe it or not. Oh, thanks, Spencer. Appreciate it, dude. I'm glad I could be helpful. You know. And that still needs to be fucking tuned, doesn't it? That's fucking sweet. So yeah, we got a Hempback, an EVH, and a vintage 30 all going at the same time out of my old Marshall cab there. Holy Diver. I don't even know Holy Diver. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun. Oh, what's becoming of me? I don't know the rest of it. Gotta get away. Apparently has to get away somewhere. Well, hey, that's a great thing there, Jethro, if you tried miking 3 separate cabs at once. Here we got 3 separate cabs going at once, but they're all automatically phase aligned. That's the big thing right there. So that's probably why it sounded terrible, because you had all kinds of phase issues. This does it automatically for you. So all you got to do is mix and match and blend as you see fit. Okay, so that's like the Marshall 1960. Yeah, okay. Let's grab an here's an Engel DV. Here's a DV77 and an Engel. Oh, sick. Okay, so we got 4 cabs going on here right now. We got a rev cab with a hemp back and a rev with a Celestion EVH. We've got my old school Marshall from like 2004 with a single 57, and then we've got my Engel cab with a DV77 from Eminence, and that's getting me 47. So combining 4 tones. Notice we're not getting massive volume jumps again. We solo these up. That's what we're getting. We don't get massive volume shifts. That's a built-in automatic gain compensation there. That's this feature right here, auto gain. So the volume doesn't jump up and down. It allows you to make judgments based on what your ears are hearing instead of the Fletcher Munson curve. That's a big bonus in my opinion. It really needed something like this, and I'm really happy we've got it in here. Sounds like a finished mix. Yeah, well, hopefully it does. Yeah, okay, so that's Prism. That's my guitar cable wrapped around my desk. Okay, so seriously, guys, that's going to be available as not an open beta. It's a pre-release. We've got a very limited spots available as for the pre-release on that. I'm saving this, by the way. I'm going to save that as a preset. That's the Spectre 4 cab blend. That just sounded wicked. I'm going to make that available on the community page and whatnot. We're going to have a whole bunch of people making presets and that kind of stuff. We're also got a community page for it, so you can up and download different presets and check other things out. It's going to be really fucking cool, that's for sure. Yeah, so if you're interested in getting in on the limited release, check it out now. We've got very, very few spots available, but we're just making sure, people can get in, try it out, and not break it, that's for sure. It's not a beta, it's a limited release. What's the exact terminology here so I don't get yelled at? Hold on a second. It's a pre-release. Okay. Limited edition pre-release. And we will be opening it up to more people as we debug it. There's still a few little glitches here and there, but I just wanted to show this to you guys and show what it's all about. I think you guys are going to dig it. That's for sure. Anyway, links in the video description if you want to check that out. Of course, I got a link to Tonex as well. Tonex isn't paying me to make this video. IK's not paying me to do the live stream or whatnot. They did send me a copy. If that means anything to you, that's absolutely fine. But this live stream is not sponsored by IK in any way, stretch of the imagination. That's for sure. Anyway, yeah, if you guys like that, check it out. But if you like what Prism's doing, check that out as well. Yeah, and again, watch the shootout with Tonex versus the other platforms. I mean, I can't fucking tell the difference in a mix. That's for sure. Anyway, appreciate you guys coming by. Thanks for stopping by and all that good stuff. I'll see you later. I should be back on Thursday or something like that. Anyway, if you haven't seen the initial video, please check it out. The Tonex pedal versus everything else, because it's really fucking cool. Anyway, thanks again for coming by. I'm glad I got my live stream software working. So that was fucking cool. And I'll see you guys next